Jordan here, bringing you an instant noodle tip, helping you to improve your art while you wait for your instant noodles to cook. So pour in that hot water and seasoning packets and let's get started. Today we'll be talking about shape design and how we can utilize it to create more interesting and distinct designs and lead the viewer's eyes. Most complex designs can be broken down to the three basic shapes: a triangle, square, and circle. When we use too much of one shape, it can lead to a more boring and diluted design. However, what if we decide to introduce other shapes to it? Due to the introduced shape contrast, the design becomes more varied and interesting. Shape contrast can also be used in a wider context to create distinct designs. Let's just say you are tasked to create 3 unique factions for a game. If you ended up using similar shapes for each of the factions, it might be difficult to tell them apart. However, if we made each faction have distinct design languages, it becomes much easier to tell the difference. It doesn't just have to apply to individual designs, but also a scene. In this abstract example, notice how the circle stands out among the row of squares. Let's apply this concept to something less abstract. Notice how the tower and the foliage have similar shapes. By changing up the foliage shape, the tower stands out more as a focal point. We can introduce more shape contrast to the desired building to make it more distinct and make them draw more attention. We can apply this to an interior as well. Notice how I also changed up the room shape a little bit along with the table. This can be a great way to add interest and variety to an otherwise boring layout. We can even apply it to something as small as contents on a desk to create interest and draw attention. You can add triangular shapes by offsetting the books or tilting things so everything doesn't align with each other, as it helps break the repetition. We can add smaller circular shapes through the addition of knobs to the shelves. A lamp or bottles can work too. Well, it looks like the noodles are done cooking, so let's dig in. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit subscribe so you can receive updates when the next one is up. If you also found this video to be helpful, share it with someone else that you think can benefit from it as well. Be sure to also use the hashtag Instant Noodle Tips so I can see how it has helped you improve your art. Until then, I'll see you on the next Instant Noodle Tips. Stay stretchy.